Hello everyone and welcome to the Kukli Bushcraft channel. I'm going to have a quick look today at this Juha Perttula folding knife. So this is something a little bit different. We don't really use folding knives here much in Finland because, well, you know, there's not many people in the forest, so you're not going to intimidate too many people as if you've got a knife on your belt. And yeah, that's just the way it is. Also, it's very cold in the winter. Folders, big gloves, doesn't really work very well. So this is based on an 18th century French flatin. And it's got very high grind, really sharp. This came really sharp. I've just touched it up a little bit now, and yeah, it takes a really nice edge. So it's 80 CRV2 steel with the progressive heat treatment, which means that the cutting edge is 63 on the Rockwell scale and the spine is 50. So it should hold its edge really well, and it has been doing. I've not had it for very long. I have been taking it to work with me and using it as a backup knife, or as if there's anything that requires a bit of extra fine cooking. I've been using it for cooking as well, a little bit. Extra fine cutting. And I have actually been using it, strangely, like this quite a lot. Quite a novel grip. But yeah, that little point is really actually quite handy. And it's a friction folder, and on a non-locking folder, I do actually like the sheep's foot kind of design. Because if you're doing anything with the tip, if you've got more of a spur point and the point in the centre, it's easier that it kind of pushes, you know, towards your fingers. So there's no half stop, there's no safety mechanism other than that little tab there, which goes behind your thumb or in your hand there, making it quite hard for it to actually close on your hand. So it's the handle is birch. It's birch plywood. It's been stained and oiled with linseed oil. Nice thing about it is, instead of having a rivet here, we've got a little screw, which means you can easily adjust the tension, which is nice, because if it's too loose it'll come open in your pocket, and but it needs to be loose enough that you can open it easily. And yes, for some people it's not so important that it opens one-handed. You could have it really quite stiff, then it'll be safer in your pocket. But yeah, for fine little delicate tasks it works really nicely. Also for woodworking jobs, you know, if you want to put like a little bit of an arris, a little bit of a bevel on something, it's yeah, really nice and slicey. So it's 2.2 millimeters thick, 70 millimeters long, which means that in countries like the UK it would be legal, with the maximum being 3 inches, 75 millimeters. So yeah, really quite a handy little blade. It's not cheap. Very similar to the Higanokami knives from Japan, with the difference this is wood rather than metal, but it looks very similar to my mind. I've got a little Higanokami which is back in a box in the UK. I actually used to carry that in my wallet. Yeah, but yeah, really quite a nice little thing. And as if you use a folder a lot, you'll want something with a locking mechanism for the sake of safety, and maybe something a little bit more durable. but you know, as if you want a pocket scalpel, something really sharp for, yeah, for the occasional bit of extra fine work, then it's a really nice knife, and it's a nice design for prolonged use. It's really not very comfortable in the hand, being so narrow, but you know, folders compared to belt knives, they're generally quite thin and not as good for prolonged use. Yeah, so yeah, it's okay, but as if you're gonna be making 3 or 4 feather sticks, for example. I've tried making feather sticks with it, and it made lovely feathers, but after a while it's just just for prolonged use, it's not great unless you've got it in some kind of a different grip. Yeah, I tend to use the hammer grip a lot for everything. Yeah. Okay everyone, thank you very much for watching, and please drop us a comment, give us a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't done already, and I'll see you all again soon for another Kuukkeli bushcraft video. Bye for now.